In this video, I will go to show you different types of circuit breakers. Firstly, we classify the circuit breakers according to the voltage levels they can operate on. So there are three most used types of circuit breakers in this category. Number 1. Low voltage circuit breaker. Number 2. Medium voltage circuit breaker. Number 3. High voltage circuit breaker. Low voltage circuit breaker. Low voltage circuit breaker types are common in domestic, commercial, and industrial application. MCB, miniature circuit breaker, rated current not more than 100 ampere. Trip characteristics normally not adjustable. Thermal or thermal magnetic operation. Breakers illustrated above in this category. MCCB, model case circuit breaker, rated current up to 2500 ampere. Thermal or thermal magnetic operation. Trip current may be adjustable in larger ratings. Low voltage power circuit breakers can be moduled in multi-tiers in low voltage switchboards or switchgear cabinets. Medium voltage circuit breaker. Medium voltage circuit breakers rated between 1 and 72 kV may be assembled into metal enclosed switchgear lineups for indoor use or may be individual components installed outdoors in a substation. Airbag circuit breakers replaced oil-filled units for indoor applications, but are now themselves being replaced by vacuum circuit breakers up to about 40.5 kV. High voltage circuit breaker. Electrical power transmission networks are protected and controlled by high voltage breakers. The definition of high voltage varies, but in power transmission, work is usually thought to be 72.5 kV or higher. High voltage breakers are nearly always solenoid operated, with current sensing protective relays operated through current transformers. In substation, the protective relays scheme can be complex, protective equipment and buses from various types of overload or ground or an earth fault. High voltage breakers are broadly classified by the medium used to extinguish the ARC. There are 4 types in this category. Number 1. Air circuit breaker. Number 2. Oil circuit breaker. Number 3. SF6 circuit breaker. And number 4. Vacuum circuit breaker. Air circuit breaker. A circuit breaker is an electrical device used to provide overcurrent and short-circuit protection for electronic circuits over 800 amperes to 10,000 amperes. These are usually used in low-voltage applications below 450 volt. Airbag circuit breaker, the ARC, is initiated and extinguished in substantially static air in which the ARC moves. Oil circuit breaker. Oil circuit breaker is such type of circuit breaker which used oil as a dielectric or insulating medium for ARC extinction. In oil circuit breaker, the contacts of the breaker are made to separate within an insulating oil. SF6 circuit breaker. A circuit breaker in which SF6 under pressure gas is used to extinguish the ARC is called SF6 circuit breaker. SF6 gas has excellent dielectric or quenching, chemical and other physical properties which have proved its superiority over other ARC quenching mediums such as oil or air. Vacuum circuit breaker. A vacuum circuit breaker is a kind of circuit breaker where the ARC quenching takes place in vacuum medium. The operation of switching on and closing of current carrying contacts and interrelated ARC interruption takes place in a vacuum chamber in the breaker, which is called vacuum interrupter.